from London. I'm here in Ambato. I came with Cross-Continental. I'm working in volunteering in Fundación Don Bosco here in Ambato. It's a centre for very, very poor people, mainly from the country, who come into the city to go to school. And most of our time is spent helping them with their homework. Because they don't have anybody at home that knows how to help them, that went to school, that had the same education that they're now getting. So in a sense we're kind of their only help in the homework that they get given. Sometimes that's quite hard because a lot of the time they don't actually want to think, they just want you to tell them the answer. And so quite a lot of the time you need a lot of patience to explain and to make them think, which they don't want to do. But then once they get it, it's quite rewarding, and they're a pretty intelligent bunch actually. They're not stupid by any means, and more or less they're quite well behaved. A little boisterous, but they're very well behaved. But it's obvious that they don't have a lot back at home. That's obvious just seeing a lot of the time the clothes that they're wearing are quite dirty all the time, scuffs on the shoes, holes in the tights that you see every day, never changed. And that's quite hard as well when you have to have a lot of patience. You have to remember that they've got a lot of problems, they don't have a lot of things, and we're trying to help them to improve and get better in that sense. I live with a very nice woman in a very nice part of the city. She's lovely. She looks after me, she gives me a lot of advice. She cooks me different food. And if I want something different, or if there's something particular that I'm missing, she'll try and get it for me. So this is the dining room where they all come for the almuerzo, their lunch. The kids who come in the morning, who have classes in the afternoon, they have their lunch at about 12 o'clock because they've got to get to class. But also the kids who come in the afternoon, who have classes in the morning, they arrive about 1 o'clock to have their lunch, and then they come back up with us to the classroom. So here we kind of just have to make sure that they eat quickly, they don't mess about too much, they eat everything, they don't leave it. That's one thing that they have to do, because for most of them it's probably the main meal of the day for them, so we have to make sure that they eat it all. And then we have to make sure that they wash up their plates and that they do it properly, so if things are dirty we have to give them back to them. And that's quite funny sometimes when you have to give it back 8 times for the same person. And they're moaning and you just say, well, why didn't you do it properly the first time? But yeah, generally
they have to learn sooner or later.
They're quite well behaved, they're just eating.
It's about 200. Not 200? Less now?